can get to the best.
Let me answer your question. I think the issue is what's changed and what's not changed. And when Katie said that the system has not changed, she was talking about the levels and the scores that apply to those levels. So we have had level A, B, C, D since 1997. And the scores that apply to those levels since 1997. What happens in those levels has changed. The curriculum itself has changed, but the scores, they didn't change since 1997. So that should clarify what's changed and what's not changed.
Thank you. Yeah, but we still have a line of people, so if you don't mind. Thanks.
Hi. My name is Janella. I'm a bit concerned. I understand we have different levels of different classes, and I know that some professors are, confined and some use their voices at the same time. And we have a lot of students that are deaf that sign, that know ASL, but sometimes the instructor wants to be clear, or it's not clear. So we're using, American Sign Language, and we're using our skills, but then they're not understanding our information. And we try to be clear to help them so they understand, but I'm not sure how to improve the situation. They're missing the information, and we're missing the information from them as well. Okay,
all the things you decide to do, you have to work with the advanced skills that we always have.
I understand that, but I want to know, I guess I would hope that you guys would be aware that education is really important to us. We have expectations, and how can you ask us to, become educated and learn what we need to if we're not understanding the instructor, or the instructor's not understanding us? I mean, a lot of us don't use our voices, and some of the instructors, struggle with understanding what we're expressing because of that. You guys understand what I'm saying? So it's not fair for students that are deaf that use only American Sign Language and don't use their voice in the other background. And we realize we all have different backgrounds, yes, and we all have, we understand things differently, but at the same time, we're not getting understood.
I have that also, too, that we try to get information to we always try to
I'd ask them to respond to that. Dr. Payton. The question is every year we're supposed to improve. But communication, we need that to improve as well. Can you explain on how that's improving every year?
Well, yeah, after you set out as far as student living, that's a system form for each of your classes, right? No. You take the time to tell them out. I leave a student to evaluate faculty. We're using that as a discussion point for the faculty to areas to do. I also hear from the areas they want faculty to do. I do have one-on-one meetings with the faculty. That's how they improve. The SRS score, there are four the four questions that are on every SRS score. So every is standardized score. The rest, the teacher The other requirement for the faculty is to develop nutrition plans. They have to cover what do you do to do it now. Go to class, go to students, get classroom observation, get involved with student organization, try to improve different strategies to try to encourage faculty to improve in their development.
Okay, in order to continue through the rest of the people that are standing in line, I encourage you to just get in line if you want to make a clarifying comment or to make additional comment, just out of respect to others who are waiting in line. Okay. So the question is reviewing the curriculum for improvement purposes, depending on what criteria. We want to know how you guys observe the criteria for improvement purposes. How would you know when to improve?
I'm responsible for monitoring the criteria. All the work culture is over good in the chapter when we do the work together on that.
Okay, next.
Hello. I have one question. It's historically important as I'm concerned. You know, I've gone through being a student, but I'm thinking about the future. The reason is, the question is why you talk about the teacher's method and their qualifications. People have different skills. You know, some are qualified in politics, some will be qualified later on with what they do. But, you know, when somebody comes in, you know, politics, I gotta be patient with that because I can't understand somebody in their communication. So they're qualified, and you need somebody who can think what's going on. Qualifications, excuse me, if you don't mind. He's asking for the information. You have a good idea. The teacher should share their areas of strength with English, right? You know, they're teaching vocabulary, or they're teaching composition, writing, or they're lecturing. So you'd like to know in which area the teacher's really qualified in that area. Which facility.
Some people really did that thing because I know I'm going to get ask people to put down the area visits and everything.
Hopefully it'll be a good service for all those students who visit here and look at the websites. Thank you.
I know that you want students to be able to meet at the RIT level, but a lot of times I see that some of their students for first experience in college or NTID, and he'll be fine, but then something happens in their family life, and then their grades will, immediately go down, and they're automatically yanked and put into a lower class. I don't know what happened with my family. Like, their grades were really good. They were, try to be in class, and all of a sudden they had to leave because of an emergency, and next thing you know, their grades ended up being a D, and they weren't able to move up to the next level. So it just, I don't know, it doesn't seem fair. I'm wondering what you consider when you think about when people have family emergencies. Why not let them be able to take it again instead of they have to look at the class. So yeah, I just think giving people a chance and because if it were reversed and something happened in your life, you would want that kind of treatment. So I'm just thinking for all of the students, so let me clarify, you're asking for flexibility? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Jo. I'm from Puerto Rico, and I'm taking a bachelor's degree at NTID focus, and I've been taking a lot of classes, and I've been hearing some really great things, but at the same time, for great services for deaf people here, and that really motivated me to come here. So of course I moved here, and I've been really frustrated with the English system. I was talking to Jennifer, and I was explaining about my situations, and I'm doing great in my psychology classes. I'm doing great, but then my level is low. So I'm doing great at RIT, but I feel like it's a waste of my time right now. And it's really disappointing and distraughting to know that I'm struggling in English here, and I know that others are struggling at the same time. I know that people are struggling in the 1 and the 2 levels. I know that A, 1B, 1A, 1B. And it really needs to be the same setup of expectations so that we move up in the right, as the comparison should be there so that everything's the same.
So your question is, you feel that these levels are the same, right? And you would like to know why it's not just A, B, and C instead of A1. Yeah, like when I take psychology courses, I know everything about that, but then I come here, I'm trying to figure out what to do. It was very frustrating. I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave or not. It just feels like it's a level that I just can't achieve. And I just feel very frustrated. And I'm doing great in my psychology classes. Now, Debbie has she would like you guys to answer the question regarding the classes. And I also think that you should provide, being able to find that balance so that they know what to do. So getting me as well to provide which is Debbie is going to be the comment. Thank you for your comment. Okay, guys. Seriously? Guys. Okay. You guys have an opportunity here, and you're going to lose it. I understand that this is a sensitive situation. I understand that people are frustrated, and this is the time to express those frustrations. But you don't want to lose the opportunity. You need to express those to the panel so that they can, respond. But we need to be respectful. If you're going to lose control and whatnot, they're not going to be open to hearing what you have to say because you're interrupting. So we please need to be respectful. It's fine to respond and express your opinions, even if you're frustrated, that's fine. But there's a time and a place, and we definitely need to be careful, as well as respectful to the people that are in line waiting. So please, say your comments, your frustrations, that's fine, but we need to be respectful on both ends. Okay? We need to be fair. Thank you.
What?
Oh, this is the comments is off. Okay, great. Thank you. Next person.
Yes.